And as for you who are watching on YouTube, you see on your screen, you see two logos. You see the Memphis Grizzlies logo and you see the Portland Trailblazers logo. This ain't the first time that I did multiple flagrant fouls when you got to see two logos on screen. If you recall earlier when I started doing this, I did the Bluegrass State with the Kentucky Wildcats and Louisville Cardinals. But that was different compared to what I'm doing today. These two teams lost to the same damn team in back-to-back games. And it's not the fact that they just lost to them, even though I can't stand the team that beat them. It's how they lost that hurts my goddamn nerves. First off, because we gonna go in order. We definitely gonna go in order here in the days. First up is the goddamn Memphis Grizzlies, you know. Let me go get it together. Let me do this right. Let me do this correctly, because I am annoyed by this. And yes, I said annoyed. Okay. So let's go back to Friday, January 20th, ladies and gentlemen. The Memphis Grizzlies was at Crypto.com Arena to face off with the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay? That's where we're going at. You see the final score here, those of you who are watching on YouTube and those of you who are listening to on whatever podcast platform that you listen to, I appreciate you listening to it. As you see here, the final score is Memphis 121, Lakers 122. Now, before I go any further, for those of you who are wondering, do I hate the Lakers that much? Yes, I do. When does my hate with the Lakers started? We can go all the way back to when Shaq and Kobe. Excuse me. We can go all the way back when Shaq and Kobe was together. I just couldn't stand the Lakers. That's how far back my hate for the Lakers go. When Shaq and Kobe were together. So even though LeBron's with them, I can't stand him. That's why I don't like LeBron right now. Because you went to the damn Lakers. You shouldn't have went to the Lakers, but you did. Nevertheless, back to the mission at hand. This was the final score. Nobody's been talking about this game because a lot of other stuff happened. But I want you to see here, as those of you who are watching on YouTube, those who are listening in, I'm going to help you out. With over a minute to go in the third quarter, so this is 108 left in the third quarter. So the score was Memphis 88, Lakers 75. At this moment in time, the win probability for the Memphis Grizzlies was at 94.5. That means the win probability for the Lakers was at 5.5. Those of you who have trouble doing math, I will help you. So when you hear 5.5 win percentage for the Lakers, you're like, yeah, this game might be over. They're up 13, about to go to the fourth quarter. And it is the Lakers. They haven't been like that. But okay. So 13-point lead in this. Let's see, 13 minutes and 8 seconds left to go to the game. All right. I don't know when this started, but those of you who are watching on YouTube, those who know what happened during the Memphis and Grizzlies game, I don't know when this happened, but Steven Adams, Dylan Brooks, the entire Memphis Grizzlies, including John Moran Dad, all went at Shannon Sharp, who had the headline for this incident here, that this became a meme. Those of you who are watching on YouTube, this right here has become a meme. But Shannon Sharp did come on Undisputed today and apologize to the Lakers, LeBron James, the Memphis Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks, John Morant, to the FS1, to Fox. He did his apology as a professional on today's show. His first appearance since this incident happened. This incident happened Friday night. He wasn't due back to be seen on TV again until today. So he came on today. They talked about the Cowboys and let's skip them now. They get out the way. But before they ended that segment, went to their first commercial break, Shannon Sharp offered an apology. Nevertheless, this is the meme that's been going around as of right now, thanks to Uncle Shay Shay. And this has been the talk of the game outside of the Lakers winning. Now, remind you that they had a 13-point lead just before the fourth quarter. Going to the fourth quarter, with 6.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, the Grizzlies had a 103 to 95 lead. They had an 8-point lead. The win probability percentage at this point in time is 91.5. At this point in time, the Lakers still don't have a winning probability of 10%. They still don't have a winning probability of 10% at this moment in time. It is 8.5. You're down 8. Half the quarter is basically over. And within that half a quarter, you only shaved off, let me think, 5 points from the 1 minute mark of the third quarter to halfway through the fourth quarter. That's about 6.5, 7 minutes, and you only can shave off 5 points. Those who do math correctly, you thinking exactly what I'm thinking. There's no way in the hell Memphis gonna lose this game. I did a heat check on them last week and gave them their flowers and like, yo, you better pay attention and watch out. This team is on a mission. They are tired of being disrespected. Like, hey, Shannon Sharp said Dylan Brooks can't guard LeBron James. He's too small. Dylan Brooks said F you and all that other good stuff. And this happened. This is what occurred between the two and the team, the Memphis Grizzlies. They came out. They was like, "Hey, you ain't gonna talk to our brother like that." When Shannon Sharp was like, "I take on one of y'all," what the case may be. Okay. Nevertheless, it is the fourth quarter. We are 6.5 minutes away, and the Grizzlies have an 8-point lead. Lakers have LeBron James. They don't have Anthony Davis. Russell Westbrook's coming off the bench. Dennis Schroeder is in the lineup. All the cases in the story. They are short-handed. Nevertheless, it is the Memphis Grizzlies who's been on a hot streak. At this point in time, the Memphis Grizzlies have won 11 straight games. And this was the final score. Lakers 122, Memphis 121. The Lakers went on to score 41 in the fourth quarter. Outscored the Grizzlies 41 to 32. Memphis went into the fourth quarter with a 8-point lead and blew it to the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James, 23 points, 9 boards, 6 assists. He wasn't a player of the game. That would be Mr. Russell Westbrook. 29 points, 10 from 18 from the field, 5 boards, and 6 assists. That 10 for 18, that is very efficient for those of you who don't understand. That is 55.5% from the field. Westbrook was making sure he was making shots. 55.5 from the field is good for Russell Westbrook, especially coming off the bench as he does. To drop 29 points and still give you 5 boards and 6 assists. And LeBron James, 23 points, 9 boards, 6 assists. Combine these two here, combined for what? 52 points, 14 boards, and 12 assists. I don't care what John Morant did. I don't care what Dylan Bang. I don't care what nothing the Memphis Grizzlies did. All I care about is the fact that y'all blew a lead to the Los Angeles Lakers, and you lost. As my good buddy Cole Sports would say, the Memphis Grizzlies took this L. And I hate it. You took an L, and I hate it. That was Friday. That was Friday. While you guys were watching, and including myself, while we were watching the divisional round of the playoffs yesterday, the Lakers took this win into Portland to face off with Dame Dollar and the Portland Trailblazers. This is the final score. Lakers 121, Portland 112. Lakers won by 9. Why do I have a problem with this? Lakers won by 9. I'm not understanding. I don't know. Another situation happened with the Lakers. This time between the point guards of Patrick Beverly and Damian. Those of you who see on the screen, those who can barely see it on YouTube, the Lakers were trailing 38-40. Over 7.5 minutes in the second quarter when Dame Dollar was at the free throw line before him and Patrick Beverly got into it and Pat Bell got teed up. 2-point game, second quarter. Got it. 2-point game, second quarter. Dame Dollar was at the free throw line. At the 9-minute mark in the third quarter, the Portland Trail Blazers was up 78-53. That is a 25-point lead. This is after this took place in the second quarter. We going for the second quarter. Lakers down 2 with Dame Dollar at the free throw line. To the third quarter when Portland Trail Blazers has a 25-point lead in the third quarter with a win probability of 99.2. That means the Lakers have a 0.8% of coming back and winning this game. At the 9:18 mark of the third quarter, knowing there's a whole nother fourth quarter to go. So they say even with the extra 12 minutes, which is 21 minutes and 18 seconds. Even with the 21 minutes and 18 seconds, they are telling you that the Lakers have a 0.8% chance of winning this game, down 25 in the third quarter. All right. This was the end result. Lakers 121, Trailblazers 112. It was a 34-point turnaround for the Lakers to pull out the 0.8% win probability. The Blazers outscored the Lakers 45-13 in the second quarter. The Lakers in return responded in the second half by dropping 75 points in the second half to the Grizzlies 42. I'm going to say that again. The Lakers outscored the Trailblazers in the second half 75-41. A 34-point turnaround to make the 0.8% probability a 100% probability win for the Los Angeles Lakers. And with this game, King James was the man. 37 points, 11 boards. But he had help. Thomas Bryant. Career high. 31 points. 12 from 15 from the field with 14 rebounds. For those of you who are wondering, being 12 from 15 from the field, that is 80% shooting from the field. 80% from the field, 31 points, 14 boards from the center that is replacing Anthony Davis, and Thomas Bryant helped LeBron, who had 37 and 11. These two guys combined for 68 points and 25 rebounds. As the Portland Trail Blazers gave their home crowd a very, very, very disappointing game. a very, very disappointing Sunday because you had a 25-point lead and you let the Lakers outscore you 34 points to lose at home. At home. At freaking home. So, as I sit here, and I'm going back to my first slide here because this is why I put them both on the same goddamn slide in the same fucking foul. The Memphis Grizzlies and the Portland Trailblazers. You guys are getting a big ass flagrant foul from me because that pissed me off to know that in back-to-back games with the Lakers, with games that I had a feeling they was going to lose, you two numbskulls of an organization let them come back and win. At times when they had less than 10% chance of winning. The Grizzlies had a 13-point lead in the third quarter. The damn Trailblazers had a 25-point lead in the third quarter. And both of y'all ended up with goddamn L's. I'm done with y'all.